guys, I'm Booth.
It's your boy, Mushi.
Welcome back to the channel.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be reacting to episode 5 of Hawkeye.
And it's called Ronin. So, I'm wondering.
I hope it's going to be awesome. We saw YELENA in the last episode, and I was so hyped. So I'm guessing we're going to get to see more of her in this episode.
And maybe she's going to be aloof. Again, just like how she was when, she was so serious when she was introduced in Black Widow movie. And then, we got to see her goofy side. So maybe it's going to be the same thing.
Maybe.
Hopefully. So, without further ado,
let's get into the episode.
Also, don't forget to subscribe,
like,
and leave a comment.
We look forward to hear from you guys every episode that we post. So please be sure to let us know down in the comment what it is that you're thinking. And we look forward to reading it. And I hope you guys are having a happy holiday.
Yes, and today we are going to be on time for the final episode that's coming tomorrow in the morning.
First time.
Yes.
First time.
Yes.
If you didn't know, Mushi had his finals and everything. He passed organic chemistry.
With a lot of pain.
And microbiology. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. With a lot of pain, but thank you so much.
And let's get into the episode.
Let's go. Hawkeye time. Let's go. 2018. 2 years before the pandemic. Oh, I miss those years.
Who's with her?
That's Yelena.
Oh, another Asian.
Yeah. This must be after they split? She's another widow? Yes. She must be. Yep, another widow. Yo, she looks good, Yelena.
Stop! I'm trying to help you! Then why'd you break into my house? What? Sonia, hold her hands! Hurry, hit her with the antidote!
Oh, yep,
Okay.
yep, there you go. There you go,
This bit is gonna be really scary, but we're here to help you.
Was this before the blip? The snap?
Look what you did to my rug. $20,000 down the drain. Thanks.
Excuse me?
I'm weak.
I don't think she was brainwashed.
What, you thought I was some rich pervert's prisoner?
Well, yeah, kind of.
This is your house? How can you afford all of this?
Good question.
By doing the thing we're all best at. Killing for money.
Bounty hunter.
So how many widows have you helped?
Many. Yeah, it's hard work. It's hard finding them. It's hard watching them wake. But it's so worth it. And when we've cleared up all of this mess, we will make good lives for ourselves.
YELENA, how is your sister doing?
She's doing okay.
Good.
Yeah, she's good.
And then you and Natasha will be reunited and go live your Sex in the City fantasy in New York.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Sex in the City, we should watch it together.
Nah, I never really fully invested in Sex and the City.
I don't think it was your...
My type.
Yeah.
What's going on? Was this before or after the blip?
I'm a little weird with the timeline.
Yeah, 2018 was the Infinity War. Oh, I was right. Boom, before the blip. What?
She was lit.
What? So this is what happened?
She was
Oh, wow. So this is literally 5 years later, just like that. In a second. Wow. That's interesting. We never saw the point of view version of being blipped before and after.
What's
That must have
happening?
been so confusing.
Very
What's going
confusing.
Who are you?
Who are you?
YELENA?
What the
Oh
fuck?
my God, you're back.
Who's that, Mommy?
It's okay, sweetie. She's an old friend.
Wow. Wow, that's how that happened for her?
Damn.
I got married. we adopted 3 years ago. It's been amazing. Sonia, who left my house in much less dramatic fashion than you did that day, realized this, and now you will too.
Oh,
You can start with
shit.
contract work. And then you can stay here as long as you need.
Okay, stop. Anna, I was in there for 5 seconds. I come out and I've lost 5 years of my life. Please.
Right.
I was just
Now I
trying to
see.
help
It's crazy.
No, I thank you. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I need to find Natasha. Can you help me find Natasha?
Natasha's dead.
I need to tell her I'm okay.
Shit, bro. Oh, wow.
Damn.
Like, we saw many instances of the blip, like from, WandaVision. We saw that from in the second Spider-Man movie, Far From Home.
Yeah.
You know, it just all of a sudden appeared. But this time, we actually,
The POV.
the point of view version of her blipping, turning into action and coming back just like that. That's really interesting to see it in that version. I'm psyching out. I'm sorry, I'm loud, but it's really interesting, and it makes me understand how people are just finding this out and becoming crazy about it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm nerding out.
You're so cute.
It's crazy. That would make anybody
Kate.
crazy.
I've lost people before.
That's
I know.
crazy. Yeah,
You
wow.
have to.
Wow.
I understand.
Wow. I was actually turning a little insane a little bit.
Inject
This was cool.
Yeah.
I forgot I was watching Hawkeye for a minute.
Yeah.
where you met the
Like a Black Widow
Yeah.
2.0, yeah. Oh my god, she's so annoying.
She was with them.
You know nothing about the Black Widows, girl.
Stop. Capture Ronin. Alright.
You know, her and Kate are very similar. If you really think about it.
Yeah.
Both arrogant. Crazy.
Damn, girl.
Crazy. She has her own pad. Wow, bitch. Must be nice. It must be nice.
I'm trying to be like
you,
mama.
mama.
Kate Bishop.
Wow. Hey.
Hi.
Marvel people love
I made
catching
macaroni
shit.
if you want some.
Me too.
I don't have any weapons on me. Okay, I take that back. I don't have any weapons currently in my hands.
At least you're being honest.
That's a lie also. Take a fork, eat. Eat, please. My daddy says it's good for you.
Who your daddy?
You're probably thinking,
The Russian
"What?
guy."
This is
That's not her
crazy.
actual daddy.
That's who her
I'm
family
gonna have
is.
dinner with the enemy, and she made some really good smelling macaroni.
So what do you want?
Yeah.
Well, it's my first time in New York. But it's a business trip, so time is limited. But I do want to see some things. I want to see the Empire State Building, the new and improved Statue of Liberty,
And Clint Barton.
and the Rockefeller Center.
And Clint Barton.
Very funny.
What? It's not good.
Oh no, they're great. Yeah, you've got to see the tree.
Exactly. See? I love American Christmases. The tree, the presents, the super-powered reindeer, Rudolph.
Rudolph.
He's so weird. Have you ever eaten reindeer?
Cannot say I've had the pleasure. No.
No, it is not a pleasure. Sometimes you're funny, Kate Bishop.
Do you keep saying my whole name just to point out that you know it?
Yes. I know a lot about you. Mother, Eleanor, lives on Park and 41st. Father, Derek, deceased. Very sad.
Oh.
And you recently
Don't talk
walked
about her
into
daddy now.
traffic to save a dog, which I'll admit is pretty cool, and you got a few points from me on that. University GPA 3.8, senior, double major.
Right, okay,
and-
we get it. Thank you.
3.8, sheesh.
That's
Wow.
a nice GPA.
Well,
Are you in New York to talk to Clint? Is that why you're here?
No.
Yes. Just say this.
She's here to kill
I'm here
him.
to kill him.
There you go.
Did I not know that?
Black Widow.
I have a question for you. What is it? Why do you risk your life for him, Clint Barton? How has everybody forgiven him for his past?
He saved the world.
No. My sister saved the world. Natasha Romanoff, she saved the world.
You don't know. You
Stop
were
pretending
brainwashed.
like you're not
You were fed
surprised. It
lies.
does not look cool.
You're really Natasha's sister.
Yes.
Wow, I did not see that coming. Like, thank God I didn't kill you up there.
You kill me again. Oh, Kate Bishop, you are so funny. That's hilarious. That one is the funniest.
Natasha and Clint were friends. Why are you after him?
You are so fond of him.
Well, answer the question.
But I don't understand. If she knows
Tells
the
me you don't
history,
really
why
know
does she
who he
know?
is.
I don't think she knows
He
the
came
full
out here to
truth.
protect me.
No. He came here to protect his reputation.
That's not true.
That's not true. You were fed lies.
Do you know how many people he killed?
A lot.
The trail of blood that follows him, you could wrap around the entire world.
Okay, wow, that was very Russian. He's still an Avenger.
What does that word even mean, huh? That it holds so much power. You call him a hero no matter what he does?
It means that when you choose to spend your life trying to help people, there are going to be things that you lose. When you face the kind of threats that he has, there's going to be collateral damage.
My
So she has
sister
learned.
is gone because of him.
How was it her fault?
She chose.
I mean, his.
No, that is no.
She's gone.
She chose. She chose to sacrifice herself.
Is she collateral damage?
No, look, there is no way that that is true. He would not let that happen.
How long have you known Clint Barton?
How long have you known him, girl?
Exactly. That's actually very true. Ask the same question. Ah.
It will not be difficult for me to complete this assignment.
Wait a minute, somebody hired you to kill him?
So she hired herself.
All I'll say is that if there's someone out there that is telling you Clint is a bad guy, then maybe you should ask yourself what kind of person hired you. He is not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but he is good.
Yeah.
However he convinced you about who he is, or how many people think or call him a hero, truth is it doesn't matter. We are defined by what we do, not by nice words.
That's not true.
I mean, it's half true.
Like it or not, there is
I
Actions
mean,
speak
no,
louder
about
than words.
Clint. Like, he did try. He was willing to sacrifice himself. They fought over who would die.
So,
But she wasn't given that
where is
knowledge.
he?
Whoever hired her is bad. What if it's the mom? What if it's the mom that hired Yelena?
I don't know.
That would have been crazy.
Thank you for the girls' night. Truly.
Man, when you're a Black Widow, you are cocky.
I mean, they're trained.
Yeah.
Oh, and Kate Bishop, do not get in my way again.
I like her outfit.
big misunderstanding. I've never worked a day in my life.
Well, we have some tax records that'll beg to differ.
I'm telling you, the only Sloan I've ever known was this woman I dated in Palm Beach, and she was an absolute nightmare.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I looked into it, honey, and you were right.
Don't blame me for calling the police, darling. I would have done exactly the same thing. I've obviously been framed. I'll clear all this up and be back in a jiffy for your Christmas party. You'll see.
Too cocky. Or maybe this is all a plan. It's all done on purpose. And Avengers. 2012. First is simple. 2018. So the 5-year happened. 19, 22, 1, 2, 2, 3. So right now this is 2023.
Natasha, I really need to talk to you right now.
Oh, he took up a serious.
You were the bravest of us all, weren't you? Loyal, stubborn. You always had to win, didn't you? And for a stupid orange rock. I've replayed that 1,000,000 times in my head, hoping for a different outcome.
Oh, Clint.
But I do my best every day to earn what you gave me. Just want to say,
You hear the music again? It's happening. It's the same thing.
just want to say I miss you. And I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do.
They make it so obvious.
Right. She's kind of green too, just like Kate.
You don't count bullets, girl?
Green. Sword. It is Clint, right? Yes, it's gotta be.
Damn. I'll look her up. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. Definitely strong. Come on.
How old are you? No. But if you or anyone comes after me, my family, it'll be the last thing that you do. You have my word.
You don't want the smoke, kid.
And I were the same. But weapons,
Explain why you
when
killed.
you're filled with rage, makes you blind. It can be used to be manipulated.
I
Trust
feel
me.
like he's left open.
I know.
There's gonna be a surprise attack behind him. I feel it.
Yes, your boss. Your boss wanted your father dead. Now he's using you.
Fuck! Hey, Yelena. No, that's Kate. Sorry.
Sorry.
What if he's the informant? He might be the informant. He's the informant.
That's it. He got away.
She doesn't tell him.
Damn it.
She doesn't trust him.
Because she thinks he's the informant. Why weren't you at the meeting that
What are you talking about?
you were in town? You were in town too. Why didn't you go to the meeting? The night my father was home.
Ooh.
No. I didn't get the call.
Damn, she's perceptive.
What is this? Sure.
What's his intentions, though?
I know.
He's the informant, but what is his true intentions? Because it's not like he's with Clint, you know? Because we saw him and Clint, you know,
Maybe
together.
he's just working for the boss.
Yeah, or maybe
You
he's
know?
a double agent.
No, he's just the boss.
Yeah.
You know, he's working for the boss. He does what the boss tells him.
I spoke to her.
Yeah.
She said she's Natasha's sister.
Yelena.
You do know her.
Yeah.
Why is she following
The mama. Why she looks so good?
Right?
Oh my
I was just
god.
thinking the same.
It's amazing. She's definitely fitting in New York.
She got that rocker chick vibe.
Yeah. The chain, the choker chain. Yeah.
Good job.
All right, wait. I want to try.
Amazing.
Yeah, you try it.
All right. Dance. No? Dance. You made it look so easy and cool.
Kate Bishop.
What is it?
I found out who hired me. Eleanor Bishop. Thought you deserved to know. I knew it.
Kate.
Damn.
Look at this.
I knew
Who's that
it.
with my mom?
Who? What's the picture looking like? What's the
Well, that's
picture
the
looking
guy
like?
I've been worried about this whole time. Kingpin.
Boom! Boom! Yes!
You're a mean
Fuck!
one.
Ah, Kingpin! Oh, and that's the same guy!
Same guy from the show.
Yeah, same dude from the show, Kingpin. He's canon. So
Wait, Daredevil.
Daredevil's now canon. Kingpin is now canon. Same actors. Woo! Yo, it's great to be a Marvel fan, man. It's great to be a Marvel fan. And to play Grinch.
Okay.
So, okay, the one who hired Yelena was indeed the mom.
Yes.
That's what I assumed. Because, you know...
So wait, does that mean she let Jack take the fall? Just because her daughter was getting too close? She doesn't love him.
No!
Oh
Using
my
him!
God.
Just,
I thought
it was just a partnership.
I thought it was possible that they were on it together and he was like the face of her operation and she's taking like the background. Well, that's still possible.
Maybe.
She could still pretend to get him arrested.
Yeah.
You know, that's still possible. Or now, another possibility, she's letting him take the fall. And she's working for Kingpin.
I knew it. I knew this girl was sus. And I knew, you know, Yelena was fed lies. I knew Yelena was fed lies because of the mom.
Can you imagine if Spider-Man makes an appearance?
That would be
Because
amazing.
it's Kingpin.
It's Kingpin. And, you know, okay, since we saw No Way Home, right? the one thing we was so spoiling, but it's not really that much of a spoil, is that at the end of the movie, when we saw the final moments of Spider-Man, it took place around Christmas time. You know, it was snowing, you know, the Christmas tree, everything in the New York City, it showed while he was swinging throughout the city, you know, with his new costume. That's the only spoiling thing. He has a brand new costume at the end.
So it would make sense.
So it would make sense that since this is now taking place in the Christmas time, New York City, at the same time, you know what I'm saying?
Boy, would that be epic.
That would be epic if Tom Holland makes a little cameo or a little reference.
This was so good.
Wow.
This was so good.
And tomorrow will be the final episode, so...
Now Yelena has to work with them. I know she will.
Yes.
Her and... I can't wait for her and Clint to have a talk. To really talk about things. And I'm sure that will end up changing her mind. There's no way they fight. I'm sure they'll fight, but there's no way they end up killing one another.
Yeah, but now, if that does happen, like, you know, Clint and her talk... You know, she knows the real truth of what happened to Natasha.
Yeah.
Now, is she gonna go after her hirer? Is that how you call it?
The person who hired her.
Yeah. Not Eleanor.
Employer.
Employer. Not Eleanor, the employer, but not even Kingpin. Remember, at the end of Black Widow, she was talked to by the girl with the purple hair?
Yeah, but she's just like the middleman. She's saying the person who hired her was Kate's mom.
Of course, but if it wasn't for that girl who was the middleman, you know, none of this would have happened.
No. The middleman is just somebody that the mother reached out to hire, you know, Yelena.
So it was Eleanor who reached out to the girl with the purple hair?
I'm guessing so. She's saying that's who hired her.
What do you guys think? Like, how does this whole transaction thing happen? Was it Eleanor, the employer, who started this whole thing, or was it the girl, I forgot her name, but the girl with the purple hair at the end of Black Widow?
No, but she said in the text message, the person who hired me is your mother. So the other lady doesn't matter. She just gave her the information.
Not connected to anything, because remember,
I don't know, but she's saying in her text message, the person who hired her is Kate's mom. That's the person who hired her.
Because I'm just speculating, because remember at the end of Black Widow,
I know,
you know, she said like I can help you find the person who killed your sister, and it led to Clint.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, is it her or Eleanor? But I'm guessing it's just Eleanor.
I'm sure the lady might have had something. Maybe it was a plan for both of them, you know, to get Yelena involved to end up killing Clint.
Yeah.
So they can kill two birds with one stone. Maybe Kingpin knows who Ronin was and everything. But what I'm saying is the official person who hired her is Kate's mom.
Eleanor. Yeah. Okay, understood. All right. So wow. This episode definitely was good. It's always like the second to last episode.
Yeah, that everything like starts.
That gets you hyped for the final thing. So I sometimes hate that, but whatever. But yeah,
we had fun watching this. I cannot wait for the last episode, which is
tomorrow
in a few hours. We're gonna be reacting to it mad early in the morning,
on time,
so we can try to drop it at the same day. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to let us know down in the comments what you think. Subscribe,
like,
and leave a comment,
please.
And we'll see you in the final episode of Hawkeye coming out tomorrow. I cannot wait. I'm hoping you guys are having a happy holiday.
And until then, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.